Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Alice Lloyd College Athletics presentation of tonight's matchup between the Alice Lloyd Eagles and Midway College that has come to town. And Jamie Hughes in here with my friend Taylor Marshall, and brother, looking forward to a good basketball game here.
I'm excited to get the Eagles season back underway here. It's always good when there's basketball on Caney Creek.
Yes, indeed, and we expect this to be a good one. It's the debut for Coach Scott Cornett's squad. A lot of new faces going to step up and be part of this program today.
There sure is. We lost a lot of good ones last year, but I'm excited for these new boys that Scott's brought in. They look really promising in the blue-white games that they've been playing. They're a fun team to watch, play good basketball.
I feel like the backbone of this team will be their point guard, Koji Anderson. I love the fact that he has a couple seniors on each side of him, Landon Napier and Willis Tolson, 14th region former superstars that are now playing at this level. But then a lot of new faces. I feel like we'll see the starting lineup soon, but I won't be surprised if the newcomer, Mr. Evan Everso from Hazard High School, doesn't get that 5th spot. If he doesn't start, I anticipate he'll play a lot of minutes here in this contest.
I'm sure he'll play a huge role. I know they were happy with how he played in their exhibition against Marshall earlier, or not earlier this month, it's November the 1st, but last October they went up and played Marshall. I know they were happy with everybody. Another piece of good news I have to share is Jacob Curry.
Yes, sir.
Expected to play next weekend
Friday
evening. Classic.
That is
yes,
crazy,
sir.
man. That kid, at one time, we thought he wouldn't play.
We thought he'd be out for the whole year.
Whole season. Then we got a little glimpse of hope. Perhaps he might get a play second semester. But he, as we knew he would, has worked extra hard in the conditioning and with the physical therapy, and told me himself, he said, good news. I said, what's that, brother? He said, I'm playing Friday night. So that is a very good addition to an Alice Lloyd College team that, again, guys, yes, they lost Strickland. Yes, they lost one of the top players to ever play here in Ben Chamorro. But, guys, the cupboard's not bare. This team right here can be a fun team to watch, and I expect us to be pleasantly surprised with how well the Eagles will play. But on the flip side of that, I don't know who's making these schedules. The ladies open the season up with KCU, and the guys playing Midway. That's two of our rival schools we're playing right off the start.
I know. I guess it's always good to start off playing somebody you know that's going to get your guys amped up. There's nothing like a rival matchup, and I know that these guys out here will fight for it today because they know what it means to the college, and they know what it means to get a good win in early in the season. And it also will tell you a lot about your team, what you can look forward to. And also a good team like Midway will find out some of the cracks in your team and let Scott get hold of it and fix them early on.
I agree with that thinking, but sometimes you'd like to play a easier schedule to get things started off. I wouldn't expect anything easy out of this Midway matchup. A lot of these players were recruited from the same areas. Some of them played travel ball either with each other or against each other, and it'll make for a fun contest. Also, first game out, I don't care if it's junior pro, grade school, middle school, or high school, or college. The first game typically has some jitters. So we'll try to see who's going to be able to settle down and be the team to get acclimated to the collegiate game the quickest.
That's the problem you always run into with stuff like this. Midway's already played 2 games. They played Union and Miami of Middletown, which obviously are higher up, and the Eagles played Marshall as well, but this really is the first game for both of these teams.
True contest, yeah.
Yeah, even matchups, not really exhibition. You get to really see what the teams are made of, and hopefully the Eagles, Alice Lloyd Eagles, can knock off the rust quicker and come out with a W today. I'll tell you one thing, I bet you the Eagles will win today.
Odds is real good. We didn't even have to call Vegas and get the stat line.
We didn't have to get Terry
Eagles
Rozier,
are winning
Chauncey
this game.
Billups, didn't have to get NBA involved. I can tell you the Eagles will win today.
He, of course, is alluding to the fact that Midway's mascot is the Eagles as well. Midway in a black uni trimmed with blue down the side and yellow. Kind of got a Morehead State University look to them. And Alice Lloyd will be in a home white DC3 uni trimmed in royal blue. We're about 25 seconds away from what I would assume will be the national anthem and the pregame prayer. Then we'll get to starting lineups. What do you want to see out of Alice Lloyd in the first opening minutes, brother?
I want to see everybody settle in. I don't want us to do anything stupid with the ball. I know Koji won't, but I just want us to take time in possession, let stuff open up, and I just want to see hustle. Hustle back on defense, fast breaks, all that. I just want to see good fundamental basketball as we settle into our season.
And I think we will. I had not or haven't yet mentioned Desmere Hatchett, but guys, he doesn't need to be overlooked. I feel like that he could be the unsung hero for this season. I expect him to play big minutes. And as they go to the national anthem, we are going to cut the mics off, and we'll be back after this. Welcome back, guys, again. Alice Lloyd College Athletics Department bringing you this broadcast. Taylor Marshall and myself, Jamie Hughes, in the house tonight as we get this one underway. 2 20-minute halves, Midway and Alice Lloyd, two old friends meeting up here. Get the starting lineups for both teams here. Looks like number 1 for Midway College will get the nod. I've got those for you here just in a moment. That's Servar Barksdale, I beg your pardon. Number 2 is Amari Wells, and number 10 is Bradley Robinson. Sam Parrish wears number 13, and Maurice Williams will be the 5th starter for Midway College. For Alice Lloyd, looks like I was close to having the 5 starters.
You sure were.
Landon Napier out of Perry County, Kentucky, going to start at 1 guard. He'll start alongside Nas Welch out of Brooklyn, New York. Play ball at Concordia High School. In the middle, from Hazard, Kentucky, big number 55. That's Evan Everso. He'll start alongside the 2 guys on each wing. Wilgus Tosin out of Wolf County, Kentucky. And the last one is the Deuce, Koji Anderson. So it'll be Welch and Anderson. Everso in the middle. And again, the 2 guards will be 2 forwards rather, Wilbus Tosin and Landon Napier. Coach playing a smaller, I believe, quicker lineup than what we've seen him play here.
It sure is. I think that we have a little bit of height on the bench, but as a whole, this is a smaller team this year, which excites me. I think basketball's going to a type of sport now where speed sometimes can outweigh physicality, and I like the guys we have out there, and I think our game today and our season will be made or broke on that three-point line.
I have always said one of Coach's strongest points is his ability to take what's given and coach them. And so last year we had a team kind of had to run a half-court set. This team here, though, will look to run and gun. I think you'll see more outside shots, but still look for the low post opportunities that are there. Alice Lloyd gets the tip, and they'll get us started.
Here's Koji now. Really excited for him this season. Nice pick and roll. Evans not able to get that one to roll in, but that's fine. As the Midway Eagles bounce right back.
I like ever so taking that, though. Still stretch this defense out. Make them stay true to you at all 5 spots.
I do as well, and as we were talking about physicality, there's a great block by Eversole. As we were talking about it, he is our biggest player out there, but he can still shoot the 3 balls. Landon Napier does here. Nothing but net. Great start to the season for one of our seniors.
And they watch them immediately. Pick them up full court, man-to-man. Old 55 here. This is a good matchup here at the 1 spots.
It sure is, and I love the press, the physicality early in the season as there's a foul by Wilgus. Nothing wrong with that.
No, playing a little aggressive, keeping everybody excited.
Imposing your will on them.
Again, if you're just tuning in, we got the first bucket of the ball game, and Alice Lloyd leads it 2-0. Midway has it, trying to work against this man-to-man defense.
Here's Parrish up top, gets a nice screen. Help defense by Evan into the swap. Corner 3, in and out. As Landon Napier can't grab the ball down. Be a throw-in on the baseline for the Eagles.
Can't fault his effort, man. Good job there by Landon.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. Still early on. Came off the rim weird, had a weird bounce. Here's a drive to the basket by Barksdale.
He did a good job. Drew the defense and passed that up and under, and the reverse layup was good. We're tied up at 2.
Guess they went back and changed the Napier corner shot to a 2 instead of a 3.
I don't know who changed it, but they should have left it alone.
That's what I think too. Here's Koji from the opposite corner, in and out again. Midway comes up with it. Midway's playing fast so far, driving it to the basket, not wasting any time getting up. He's not able to come away with anything there, but the Eagles push right back down. Here's another corner 3. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound, tipped on the way up.
Boy, Nas Welch did everything good there but make the shot. He got a great pass, had a good rebound, went straight back up with it, and it just didn't fall for it. And a charge going to be called on Midway? No, they're going to get that on Eversole. I don't like that call, man.
I sure don't. See our first free throws of the night, or the afternoon, however you want to say it.
Hey, listen, brother. We all family here.
Starting to get a little bit.
Potato.
Starting to get dark a little bit earlier here.
This is the product of what happens when a big Ford fan and a big Chevy fan get together on the creek bank. Midway makes the free throw, gives himself the lead for the first time, 3-2. I trust classes are going well.
Oh yeah, it's starting off great. It's good to finally be at the college after so many years at JBS. It was awesome there, but it's good to finally be going to ALC.
Love the fact that we're able to snag you to help us do some of these games too, my friend. Willis Tolson by the defense, no problem. Inside Welch, put it up, won't go. Rebound put back up, and that one's good. Boy, it's a beautiful pass from Eversole to Welch, and Welch continuing to play hard, gets himself 2 points.
It sure is. It was a great pass from Eversole, and even better from Nas. Just so physical. He might be littler than everybody else in the paint, but he's going to fight harder than any of them.
Oh, man, he's got some ups too, man. He went back up for that rebound and give himself a second opportunity. Basket put up, won't go, and Eversole with another huge defensive rebound.
I'm telling you, Eversole was a hooper. He's going to be such a great addition for us. Here's Koji to Nas over in the corner. Eversole with another 3.
Boy, that looked good. That looked good, man. I thought that was going down the rim. Midway got it going the other way. Down 1. Alice Lloyd 4. Midway 3.
Eversole sure does have a pretty looking release. It's Midway looking to slow it down here. Drive to the paint. Defense collapse, leaves an open man on the wing, and he makes the Eagles regret it.
Somebody got to find the shooter there, man. Somebody got lost in action, and Sarvell Barksdale, the 6'5 junior out of Cincinnati, Ohio, drained that one.
Here's Eversole again, driving to the basket. Gets the 2-pointer.
Learn that name, folks. Evan Eversole. You're going to see a bunch of him. And if they let him catch the ball that low, he's going to make problems for a lot of teams here this year. We're tied up at 6 as Midway coming with 4 subs.
Looking to change it up as their coach still figures out what works and what doesn't early on into the season, looking to give more of his guys a chance here.
Welch with his 4th rebound. Willis Tolson, 15-footers, good. Nothing but the bottom. Boy, Alice Lloyd looking good. Back-to-back trips, and they have taken the lead 8-6.
I like the way we're playing so far. We have options in the paint, but we're also hitting the shots they give us. There's a nice move under the basket. Can't get it to fall. Here's pushing with Anderson to the rim.
My. Koji Anderson uses the body, shields himself, lays it up. That's why I've said it. I told everybody, everywhere I went, he's got to be preseason all-conference player. Oh, my. Foul, though, going to be on Willis Tolson, and that'll be his 2nd. Probably got to pull him out of there with 2 of them out.
Cornet's quick to make the substitution, bring him to the board. That's number 20, Aiden Sloan. He's a junior out of Danville.
Coach Cornet agreeing with us. 15:04 to play. 2 20-minute halves still yet in the men's game. Of course, the ladies went to the 4 quarters some time ago. I won't be surprised if we don't see the men go to 4 quarters.
I believe they will at some point. I think nowadays, as here's a 3 from Midway, not able to get it to fall. I think nowadays there's so many commercial breaks, and it's also commercialized with NIL. The more commercials, the more money you can pay your players. I wouldn't be surprised if we get quarters just to add more time. Beautiful step back from Koji. Nothing but net 3.
I didn't have to watch his hands. I saw his footwork good enough to know he was getting that shot.
Yep.
Excellent job there for Koji. Once again, creating open space, gets the 3, nothing but the net. 13-6. There's a reason why he teaches the Hometown Sports Corner All-Stars. He's been doing coaching clinics for me, and the kids love him, man. He's an awesome dude.
He's a great character. He's on my floor in the dorm. Me and him get to talk all the time. Here's pushing it up fast.
Oh, my. He missed Welch cutting through there. Eversole for 3. That's going to fall, and when it does, he's going to hit bunches of those. Alice Lloyd leading it 13-6. Midway needs a bucket. Not going to get it. Foul going to come first. That's going to be on Aiden Sloan, the 5'9" guard out of Danville, Kentucky.
Getting our first timeout of the evening.
Did you call that timeout? He said the media called it. I didn't call it. You had to be the one.
It wasn't me.
Well, let's keep it here and talk a little more about what's going on in your life, brother. Play a little catch-up. College classes, again, you've been here a great part of your life, but It's different when you have to get up and go to the college classes, right?
Yeah, it is different because I'm used to having to drive down and roll up to JBS, and then sometimes I can take college classes 1 or 2 a day, but now I've got to live in the dorms, take care of myself, wake myself up, and do all that and get down to class. And
how many hours you taking?
I'm doing 18 this semester.
Wow, you're my hero, man. I did 18 a couple times. It's not easy.
Yeah,
but you're a much stronger student than I was.
Right now I have 2 night classes, so the 18 doesn't feel as heavy.
Right.
Because it's just Monday, Tuesday night, and it's out of the way for the rest of the week.
And remind me, you're going to major in?
I'm going to major in history and English.
I thought it was double major, but I thought history and business.
Yeah, I had considered.
Did we think about that at one time?
I had been considering business, but I decided I didn't want to do that much math.
It didn't add up.
No.
That's my bad dad joke. It didn't add up. Well, man, again, I am just over the moon excited to have you helping me do these games. And then, again, young man helped us. If you haven't called with him yet from Prestonsburg, Caden Allen done a superb job helping me in the girls' game. And us three will get together and do a game shortly. It makes these games much more entertaining and fun when you have somebody helping you call it.
Oh, yeah, it sure does. I enjoy calling them with you, and Caden's in one of my history classes. He's a nice guy. I like talking to him.
Knows the sport, too.
He sure does. He knows a little bit of everything about all sports.
Swift's second free throw, actually first free throw is good, makes it 13-7, 6-point ball game.
It's from Trevonte Swift, a new substitute into the game. He's a senior out of Dyersburg, Tennessee.
Come to us by way of Dyersburg State Community College, so he's a transfer student in for Midway.
Midway's running a little bit of press of their own. There's a turnover by Desmere. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good press from Midway as Scotty will help him break that down.
Aiden Sloan pressuring the ball up top.
He's a high energy guy. Got a lot of pace and just, he's an engine. He'll run as much as Coach Cornett needs him to.
Big man called for the hook. Maurice Williams out of Illinois whistled for that offensive foul. That'll be his first, team's first. Sloan with the basketball. A little full court pressure by Midway. No problem. Boy, Sloan gets it to you in a hurry, don't it?
He sure does. That pass had a lot of on it, and there's a nice spin move, but couldn't get the roll on it. There's a huge height difference there between Welch and...
Well, Welch just spun a little quicker than what perhaps maybe he needed to. My only downside to Welch, and I don't mind telling him this on the air, sometimes he gets a little down on himself. You watch his body language, his shoulders shrug. Don't worry about it. If you miss it, go get the next one, kid.
Hopefully that's something he can work on and do well with this year.
Look at here, Koji almost with a steal.
Good hustle. One thing you can count on Nas for is he'll always hustle and he'll always play his best.
Oh, I'm such a fan of his, and he knows it. I wouldn't be talking out of term. He knows I'm a big fan of his. Played in my first ever hometown Sports Corner All-Star game. Came over here and played. And after the game, I told Coach Cornett, I said, the kid got a chance to play here. Come over here, made the JV team, and has worked his way up to the varsity. Started today. Yes, indeed.
Sloan drives it up to the basket. Can't get it to fall, but draws the foul. That's a beautiful move. I like what I see out of him so far.
A little frustrated at himself that he come up short on the bucket, but still, yeah, we'll take that. You're right. He'll go to the free throw line here. Got a chance to knock them down. You guys in the comments section, let us know where you're watching from. And certainly, if you haven't done so, be sure to follow the Alice Lloyd College athletics page.
So he gets the first one to fall, and there's a slew of substitutions here. Midway bringing back in Amari Wells and Sam Parrish, both in their starting lineups, and the Eagles bringing in number 12, Jamel Hazel, freshman out of Hazard. Excited to see what he offers for us.
Oh, Sloan again. Just get out and guard you, man. And look at here. How about this? Hatchet with a fast break off of the steal.
Lays it off. Now to Sloan. There's the new guy into the ball game. Drives to the basket, pulls up at the free throw line, gets it to fall.
Oh, my. Gotta like that one. Shot it at the top of his jump and got back to play defense as soon as he scored. I like what I see there, man.
I really like how all of these players are hustling. They get back on defense, and whenever they get a turnover or a missed shot, they're all busting it down the floor to have a chance on that fast break.
Coach Cornett's depth has really impressed me too, man. He's playing a lot of players here.
There's a foul on the new man on the court, Hazel. It'll be his first personal. Sending number 13, Sam Parrish, to the line. As Alice Lloyd leaves this ball game 16-8, 11 minutes to play. First free throw rolls in off the back iron. Comes the second. Able to buy it as well. Midway, a bit of a softer press here, but just enough to aggravate you and take some time off that shot clock. They've called a moving screen here on the Eagles. It's number 5, Taysom Parks. 6'5" center out of Richmond. Tell you, our centers have been good so far, but they sure do have their hands full with the
so much size. You're right, man, against
Midway.
them. The opposing team has so much size. You're right, pal.
Top of the key, over to the corner. Back up top, pump fake through the air. Can't get it to fall. Here's Sloan again. I see into the ball game as well, Daniel Carmichael over there in the corner.
He's a sharpshooter of that 13th
Sure
region.
is.
Catches it
There's
right
one
on
right now.
cue and down the bottom of the net. Boy, made it sound good. You set that up, and I gave it to him, and he hit it. That's the way this thing's supposed to go, man.
We alley-ooped it to him, and he slammed it home.
Yes, he did.
Beautiful finish with the defender right in his face as well. There's a long three out of Midway. Can't get it to fall. Desmere with a pull-up three in transition. Can't get it. Hustle rebound. Falls around. Can't get it. Midway gets a fast break and lays it in.
Oh, that all came from defense. Good defense that time by Midway. They were down 9, realized it, dropped back, come up with a defensive stop, and get the bucket on the other end.
Here's Sloan working inside on the big man. Falls down, asking for the foul call, but the ref's not going to give it to him. Looks like we'll have our second timeout. Media timeout, I believe.
As they take that timeout, we're going to turn the microphones off and get us a drink here. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, guys, again. I didn't know which camera to smile in front of. If you're on the YouTube channel, we have 4 different live feeds. But, of course, the one on the top labeled Alice Lloyd versus Midway is the one that 35 of you are watching. We're glad to have all of you here, folks. Hit that share button for us if you don't mind, and let us know where you're watching from in the comments section.
Send it over to your friends. Let them tune in for some Eagles basketball. There's a basket from Midway. Cut it to 5 out of the timeout. We got a foul call here. Number 12 for the Eagles, Midway Eagles. It's Tim Fuller. New on the floor as well for the Eagles, number 11, Alex Raznick. Here's a three in his first opportunity. Leaves no regrets about that one. Nothing but net.
I don't know that they've got one particular shooter that can hit a bunch of threes, but boy, they got a lot of shooters.
We sure do.
Oh my, they're sharing the ball well here as Alice Lloyd leads it 22-14. Three from the top, though Midway trying to jump, start their offense and matching us with a big three there themselves by number 13, Parrish.
Answers right back. There's a drive to the basket.
Oh my, he was going hard to the rim. Met there by the Midway defender. It's going to be Jamil Hazel out of Hazard, Kentucky. He'll throw it back in. Go right back at that again. Try it again, man.
It looked good.
Boy, you talk about two big men going one-on-one here. Evan Everso step back jumper won't go.
It was a nice move, though. Well, he sure does have good dribbling and footwork for as big as he is.
Williams is a big old man for Midway.
He sure is. He's not only tall, but he's big and strong as well. Nice and physical. Here's Carmichael from the corner. Can't get it to fall. Midway look for the fast break.
Alice Lloyd needs a bucket here as Midway scores again. That's Parrish. I think Coach Cornitz went with a lineup that he wants to put a little full court pressure on him. But in order to do that, you got to make the bucket on the other end.
Sure do. Got to be time for your defense to set up, and so far, not working. We had a nice three out of the timeout, but after that, it's been cold. Midway sure having opportunity to cut it to a 2-point game here with 8 minutes to play.
Coach Cornett, if you're just tuning in, the Eagles and Coach Cornett have played 10 players already. And all 10 have looked good, something to brag about, and a lot of good film for Coach Cornett already.
I like how we have such a deep bench. There's Rasnick to Landon Napier.
I feel like Landon should have tucked that. He had the defender on his heels, probably should have went on to the rim and finished that one at the rim.
I would have liked to seen it, but foul
going to go against the double deuce, number 22. No, they're going to get that against Alice Lloyd. I don't like that call, man.
Guess they're thinking his arm got a little bit high there, but I think that's just basketball.
That was a reaction to the action, though.
Exactly.
He's driving to the basket. Yeah. 7:52 to play. Good breather, though. Some good minutes there. Alice Lloyd going to come back with their original starting five. Going to pick them up. Looks like full court, man-to-man. Landon Napier going to guard Welch. That's a good matchup. Stolen by Everso.
Hands it right to him.
But then re-stolen back by Midway. And then stolen by... I sound like a broken record, man.
It's like hot potato. Nobody wants the basketballs. Napier does. Can't get it to fall.
Back to a 2-point ball game. Alice Lloyd had led by as many as 9. 3 for the lead. Got it. Oh, my. Midway will not quit. They just regained the lead there off of a nice bucket by Smith.
I'd like to see the Eagles slow this down here. It's gotten a bit fast-paced.
Pounded inside to Everso. He's got a mismatch. Look at that. Right now, go to the big man. Find a way to get it to him. Koji got it right in front of us. Little jab step. Crossover dribble. And he'll back it back out. It's 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pull-up jumper for Anderson. In and out. Rebound. Smith for Midway.
ALC's falling into a dry spell here as Midway takes it to the rim but can't get it. Napier 101.
Oh, nice move. Nice move. And he gets fouled. Drew that foul. Good job there. Caught Smith back on his heels and made a sweet move, man.
He'll go to the line here and look to regain the lead for Alice Lloyd. Another thing to notice here is Midway's 1 foul away from the bonus plus and only have 4 fouls of their own.
Like what I'm seeing again, man. Alice Lloyd right now got a chance here to trim this 1-point lead with these free throws. Landon Napier played ball on those Perry County Central teams. So strong in the 14th region.
feel like Lloyd was the better team for 12 minutes of the ball game, and here in a minute and a half, it's got to be tied.
Well, and what we had there was a few guys subbing in. It maybe played and tried to do some things they wasn't ready to do just yet. But that's the way you get better, man.
Just experimenting. You got to make mistakes to learn from them. And
exactly.
grow.
1,000% agree with you on that.
And Tolson has to be careful here. He's a handsy defender, and he's already on 2 fouls. I'd hate for him to pick up a third here.
You just got to be happy with what you get, though, because to ask him to slow down would be to say, don't play.
Exactly.
He has one gear, and it's go, man.
He's such a high-intensity player. We're lucky to have him. He brings everyone else on the court up to another level with his energy. They can feed off of him. There's a nice move in the paint by Welch, but good defense as well. We're tied up at 23 here. 6 minutes to play in this first half. Tolson looks to inbound it. Gets it to Anderson. Eversole in the paint calling for it, and he'll get it. Scuffle for it on the ground. Tolson comes away, but wasn't on the same page with Napier there.
.549 to play here, tied up at 23. It's been a fun game, been a quick first half too, man.
If I was these players, I'd be excited to get to the locker room and have a Gatorade as Midway takes the lead back. But Napier finds him underneath the basket, catches Midway asleep in transition. Beautiful pass there by Anderson. Aiden Sloan comes back to the scorer's table.
Boy, he's got back-to-back buckets. They got to find a way to stop him. Got to meet him before he gets to the rim, man. A little full court pressure here, turns him over. Down the lane, put it up. Oh, my.
He waited for him to miss the shot before he called a foul.
I'm not going to say he didn't foul him, but the ball had already come off the cylinder before he whistles. Oh, man, alive. I know for the referees it's their first game of the season, too.
Yep.
So I'm going to give him a break on that one, but oh, my.
I think
Midway got a bunny there.
I think refereeing, honestly, might be the hardest thing out there today. It's especially as fast as they're playing. It's so hard for these refs to be able to keep up with the pace of play, but sure are thankful
Sarvell
for
Barksdale, 6'5" junior from Cincinnati, Ohio. Back to the line. Southpaw's second one is good. Midway's biggest lead in the ball game, 29-25. Sloan back into the game.
This Midway press is working. Anderson gets it over, but instantly double team. Finds Welch, who lays it off to Eversole. Pump fake, draws the foul. That was some nice passing there by the Eagles.
Eversole's so strong, man. Upper body, he's so strong. I thought he was strong in high school. He might be a step stronger here on the college level. 4:49 to play here in the first half. Midway leading, as you see on the bottom of your screen, 29-25. Guys, again, thanks to all of you that are tuning us in here. Those of you perhaps that haven't done so yet, hit that share button. Let everybody know they can catch us here. We're still working this new equipment. It'll take us a little while to get our graphics and commercials and stuff like that built into this new system, but I like the fact that we're coming at it with different camera angles.
Yeah, it's nice to have different camera angles in this beautiful gym that's still relatively new, and we're just thankful to have it. And each year we seem to get new technology and more stuff that makes it a better experience to watch a game here, but also a better experience to watch a game online.
See my buddy Chris Ambergy in the house. Of course, his baby girl picked up the W, I understand, earlier. So congratulations to the Lady Eagles volleyball team. Got themselves a nice win in the upper gym.
Yep, it was her senior night as well, or senior day, whatever you want to call it.
So anytime we can give a shout out to one of the locals that had a successful career, we certainly want to do that. And she has been part of the most successful team we've ever had here. This year's team has shattered just about every record that we've got here. Had to go through the history books to find some of them, and only to find out that we set that record as well just about every time I turned around here this year.
We're hosting regions here at the college next weekend, Friday and Saturday. So got a lot of hope in our Lady Eagles volleyball team.
Regionals here next week, and then the Miss Irma Classic. Be here Friday and Saturday night. I unfortunately will be out of town. I hate that. I would love to be here for those games, but I'll be back for the rest of them as Alice Lloyd's Evan Eversole makes that free throw, cuts it to 3, 29-26.
It's like Coach Corn has abandoned that press as we get a little bit later into the half and settle into the ball game. Good ball movement to find an open man on the wing.
Midway has gotten comfortable, man. They're offensively starting to click now. And Alice Lloyd needs a bucket and a stop to gain back the momentum. The foul. No, they're going to say he dribbled out of bounds. 4:15 to play. Going to go back to Midway.
I don't like that rule where if there's a defender on your body, then it's not you dribbling out of bounds, it's the defender forcing you out of bounds. That's
right.
what I think.
No real estate there. Nowhere to go, pal.
Here's Midway. Looks like a moving screen. I don't know what that play was, but they find an open man in the corner and nails it.
Hit the 3 from the right corner. Midway now has taken a 9-point lead. Hit this flip-flop. The pendulum has switched over to the other side. Oh, my. And a turnover here. Down the lane. Shot put up. Won't go. And a foul going to be on Koji Anderson. And I just dropped a camera there.
Whatever happened in the timeout of the 8-minute mark on that Midway bench has worked because they sure have turned this ball game around.
You are 1,000% correct, man.
Here's the first half of his free throws. Gets it to fall. That's number 22, DeCorio Smith, the senior guard out of Memphis, Tennessee. Transferred in from Southwest Tennessee Community College. He misses the second one. Nice rebound from Eversole. Here's Sloan up top, orchestrating that offense. Welch drives to the bucket, kicks it back out. Welch found underneath the basket, wide open, beautiful pass from Eversole.
That came from a beautiful pass, man. You beat me to it. Welch owes him a Gatorade after this one for that. Alice Lloyd's lead, or bigger pardon, deficit trimmed to 8 with that one. Midway has the ball and an 8-point lead, 36-28.
Be nice if Alice Lloyd could cut into this lead as there's a great defense and a rebound from Eversole, and they'll look to do that on this possession. Cut it down before halftime. Here's Sloan on the wing. Drives with a spin move, step back. Fouled on his way up. He'll go to the line. Number 10, Bradley Robinson, out of Paris. Not France, Paris, Kentucky.
A little difference, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Big ocean separating the two. Free throw good by Sloan. Great way to cut into this clock, or to this score with that clock stopped. 36-29. He'll have one more. Make it a 2-possession game here.
Always better to cut into a lead with the clock stopped rather than the clock moving. He gets that second free throw as well. 6-point ball game. The Eagles went back to that press.
Shot put up, won't go. Long rebound, kick back out. Ball fake down the lane, put it up, won't go.
Good hustle there to the corner from Napier for that rebound. They'll get a foul call here on number 22. That'll be DeCorio Smith. He's played well this half.
He has, man, been a big difference maker for his team.
Came in off the bench early on, and he's been a mainstay in that 5 ever since. Rolls around the world a few times, but falls for the second half of the one and one. Pardon me.
Clear the dust off of all of the cylinder on that one. Next one, nothing but nylon. That's what I predicted. 36-32, 4-point ball game, 2:09 to play. Alice Lloyd led by 9, trailed by 9, and currently right now down 4. A little alley-oop, and Midway throws it down.
That was pretty. Here's Eversole under the basket. Gonna get the foul call going up for the 2-pointer. Send him to the line.
Only the 8th team foul, though, so it'll be the front end of a 1-and-1, or will they call this 2? 2 shots.
Said 2, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go with 2.
I believe they got him while he was going up.
Yeah. Eversole to the right as he shot that one. He'll get one more here. Evans' second one is good. Makes it again a 5-point ball game.
Got a little bit of press here just to try to slow down the inbound, but straight to the basket. Really ugly looking shot.
Big trip for Alice Lloyd, brother. We got a chance to make it a 1-possession ball game. Nas Welch through the lane, gets 2 more, and it's a 1-possession game. Been down 9 just a moment ago.
And that's the way basketball is these days. It's so fast-paced. It's just blink of an eye. It's a game of runs.
You're right, man. Game of runs. Big man check back into the game. Him and Eversole eyeing each other up. Steps called on Midway. It'll go back to Alice Lloyd, and don't look now, but Alice Lloyd got a chance to tie this thing up with a tray.
And that was a big travel call as well, because if he wouldn't have called that, wide open man in the corner who hit the 3. But it won't count, and it remains a 1-possession ball game for the Eagles. I need to quit saying Eagles, because both teams are Eagles, but
you and I know where our bread's buttered, man. We like that royal blue over here.
Oh, yeah.
Sloan has it. Beautiful look. Napier to tie it up. Got it!
Tie game. 38 all. Midway.
Oh, my. It took them all of 4 seconds to score that bucket. Was that execution or what?
Sure was. I wish the Eagles still might have it.
Oh, my. That would have been a sweet move there.
It sure was. As I was saying, try to go 2 for 1.
I think they did, didn't they?
Yeah, we'll have just enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Landon with a chance to tie it up here again. 32 at the line with 32 on the clock. In and out on the first one. Couldn't get the roll.
He'll have one more to still make things very interesting here. Got a pair of subs coming in for Midway.
Freshen it up for these final 30 seconds.
Second one, nothing but the bottom. Cuts it to 1, 40-39, and it steals 2 for 1. Midway scored a moment ago in less than 4 seconds. Put that one up, won't go. Nas Welch with another rebound. Welch gets it to Anderson. Now Lloyd going to hold it for 1 with the clock off.
That's a smart move right there. You could hear coach in the bench letting Welch know the situation, letting him know how much time there was so he could slow it down. Here's Anderson working up top, heads to the basket, rolls it in. Beautiful finish on the floater, and that'll be all, folks. 41 Alex Lloyd, 40 Midway. Got ourselves a great game here at Pippa Passes.
Don't get much better than this, folks. Don't go anywhere, or if you do, come back in about 12 minutes as we'll be back on the air to get this second half back underway. Welcome back, guys, as we get this second half back underway. Jamie Hughes courtside with Taylor Ford Marshall. Right? Did I get it right?
You sure did.
You even remembered your middle name, kid. Here we go, brother, and Midway, just as they did at the end of the first half. Cuts to the rim and gets a big bucket.
They came out swinging like they did the entire first half. As the Eagles try to bounce back, Napier from the corner hits the
Oh, my. Did Napier hit a three and get fouled on top of it?
I believe he did. Number 0, push. It's going to be a 4-point play opportunity here.
Don't see those very often.
You sure don't. If you foul someone taking a three, you better hope they miss.
Had a chance to catch up with your Papa Bear. He was bragging on us, said we sounded good. I tend to agree with him. Hope you folks at home do as well. In and out, and Midway pulls down the rebound. Alice Lloyd leading, though, after the three, 44-42.
Here's a beautiful move into the paint, but nothing there. Kicks it back out. Air ball on the three off the back glass. Just got the weight of it wrong. A little bit of miscommunication in the Eagles' backcourt against that press, and turns it over.
Hello to Dee Burt. Says she's watching from Louisville, Kentucky. Let's go number 5. And Janessa Williams cheering on number 12. Thank you guys for watching. If you would, share the fact that this game is being seen on YouTube on your other social media pages. We greatly appreciate that, as that bucket ties us up at 44.
There's beautiful work by Anderson to get out of that press. Ends up with Eversole, who's able to muscle his way to the rim and get a nice finish for 2.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't think Eversole's footwork would be as good as it already is, man. He just made that look so easy down there.
He's really impressed me so far. I heard a lot of good things about him from people who went to that Marshall game.
I'm a huge fan of his, and don't get me wrong, probably his biggest fan as he has, but I just thought it would take a little longer to get acclimated to this college level.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's jumped right in here and looks like he's been playing 3 or 4 years. He certainly doesn't look like a freshman playing his first collegiate game.
You always expect that with freshmen.
Nas Welch on a bounce, lays it up on the left side and gets the bucket, 48-44.
We've got a lot of new faces contributing, but we also have some old faces that are just a different type of new. Some people from JV or have been around a while that are finally getting their chance to shine, and they haven't let us down.
Boy, that's good defense there.
Sure
Wilgus Tolson has it stolen, though. Loose ball. Midway runs it down finally. Willis got to make sure he don't foul, and he does, unfortunately. That's just hustle, man. That's just hustle, going after it.
That's a foul, honestly, I'm fine with him having. I know it's his third, and he'll probably have to
actually
come out
4.
of the ball game.
No, that's 4.
4?
That's a big foul, man, because we're going to go the rest of the way without him, probably down to the last 3 or 4 minutes. But I still agree with you.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to interrupt you, and I agree with you.
Well, I didn't realize it. When did he pick up his third?
Third quick. He got second and third back-to-back is what made it seem a little off there.
Okay, that's on me. But, yeah, I still – you hate to miss out, but I'm glad our guys are still hustling.
Right. You know what I mean? Going after that ball there, wanting it more than the other team. Anderson, a little shake and bake down the lane, flips it over the rim, and it's good. Well, Koji's looking comfortable, man.
That's the second or third time this ball game he's drove to the paint, realized he doesn't have the height to go straight to the rim, and gets a floater as Midway answers right back with a corner 3.
I like what Midway done there. They drove down the heart of the defense. The defense collapsed. They kicked it out and got the open jumper. 50-47. We got an old-fashioned barn burner here in Pippa Passes, Kentucky.
We sure do. High-scoring game for the first game of the season here, which you expect the way these teams have been playing and knowing how both teams are. Here's Napier. Can't get the roll, but both of these teams are fast-paced and physical teams. Not in a high and strong sense of manner, but they just got guys who are willing to fight for it.
Just don't give you much extra time, though. Let me tell you, folks, if you're watching, they get after you.
They sure do. All 10 of the people on the court, whether it's a black jersey or a white jersey, they just fight for that basketball, and I've enjoyed watching both of these teams play today.
We know you folks at home have as well, and all we ask in return is you hit that follow button. Let everybody know again when we're on the air. Had 156 of you tune in tonight. We appreciate that. We'll grow this. When we left the Facebook platform and went to YouTube, I knew it would take us a little while. It took us a couple years to build the Facebook platform up, but the YouTube is just, the video is so much better, brother. It will be, once it's finished, a better production for us here at Alice Lloyd Athletics.
We've got a double dribble on Eversole. I didn't see much, but he was in that opposite corner. Said something about on his hip.
Said he put the ball on his hip and then dribbled it off. So 50-49, 6:15 to play. Coach Cornett going to live with it, so I can as well.
Didn't have a great angle of it from up here. A lot of bodies in the paint blocking it. Here's Midway now, working the ball around Art.
Oh my, that's a tough one.
They're going to say it'll stay down here with Midway.
Been a long time since I've seen the referee smiling, and he is doing everything he can to keep from laughing down there. The fans for Alice Lloyd giving him a hard time. See, he's still grinning with that whistle in his mouth.
I always like that when the refs can have fun as well, because it's such a stressful job for them. And I like when the fans can give them a hard time, but be respectful and nice about it as well.
Yeah, right. Show a little class. Oh my, a little sky hook for Williams. Won't go, gets his own rebound, puts it back, and it's good.
That's just him knowing how big he is and how he can use it to his advantage. It's a great offensive rebound there and put back. It's not really much that Alice Lloyd can do about him. Eversole responds.
Looks over at the big man, says, "You're going to have to guard me closer than that. If not, I'm going to burn you."
I'll let their big man have 2 if our big man gets 3
right.
every
3
time.
is more than 2. I learned that in kindergarten. 15-12 to play here in the second half, 53-51. Alice Lloyd by 2. Taylor Marshall and myself, Jamie Hughes, in here for this one. Busy week for us at Alice Lloyd College Athletics. We'll be back on the airwaves for the doubleheaders Friday and Saturday. We'll have the volleyball matchups as well. Shot put up, won't go. And Alice Lloyd going to get the loose ball. Desmere has it. Wants to turn on a dime, put it up, and it's good.
Beautiful finish. Great transition move there from Eversole, picking it up off the court, getting it to Desmere and just letting him take it.
Hatchett's the type of kid that when he gets feeling it, offensively he can score them in bunches.
ALC bench gets into it with their defense chance. Midway looking to silence them. It's a 3. Can't buy the finish. Eversole again, another rebound, and gets it to Hatchett again.
Sloan steps through. Eversole gets the big man through the air. Turns.
Pump fake, Euro step.
It's a foul.
What a move.
Yes, indeed. Nice move. Got his big man up in the air and went around the defense down the lane, gets the bucket, draws the foul. Here comes that media timeout. While they've got a break in action, let's you and I talk a little bit outside of the world of Alice Lloyd College sports. What have you been following, brother?
Well, I've been watching the World Series this past week. Got a big game tonight, Game 7, Dodgers, Blue Jays. That's
Who you like?
I don't know. I think the Dodgers I think they're the better team, but I think the Blue Jays want it more. So, I know Ohtani's starting the game tonight, which on 3 days of rest, which is pretty big.
Can't save anything, right?
Oh, yeah. He's got all summer, not all summer, all off season to rest, so might as well give it his all.
Any NBA games yet?
I don't do NBA, but I saw that big Georgetown win the other night.
Oh, did you have to bring that up?
Sure did.
We could talk about the one before when we beat the #1 team in the country, Purdue.
Yeah.
But the Georgetown game, not so much.
Yeah, it's all preseason anyways. I'll give it to Kentucky. I think they look like a good team, well-structured lineup, and they're missing some of their better players. So,
well, you and I both know I am a diehard UK fan. The one worry I have about Kentucky, brother, is who's going to be the guy that's going to get you 20 and 10 every night. And you got to have it.
I'm sure they'll have somebody no one's ever heard of drop 40 when they play Louisville. That's about how it always goes.
You beat me to it, man. You beat me to it. It's the only time of the year that he and I don't get along, folks. I don't know if we even would send messages to each other. When Kentucky plays Louisville, he likes that red and I like that blue. But as Joe B. Hall and Denny Crum proved, we can still exist and be friends.
November 11th has been circled on that calendar for a long time. Sears Eversole can't get the first free throw to fall.
Evan's got to keep his feet planted. I know that sounds crazy, but when you're on that line, anytime you move your feet forward, backward, what have you, that one look better. You got to get that foundation, a good solid base to shoot that shot. 3 on the other way for Midway, way off the mark. And the run down by the Eagles. 55-51.
When you're a freshman coming in and playing your first ever collegiate game and your biggest struggle is at the free throw line, that's a pretty good problem to have. As he forces a turnover there, Desmere with it in transition to the basket. Can't get it to fall.
Got out of control there, didn't he? Shot that one too far under. Ow.
Hard foul there from Welch, but that's good. You don't want to foul somebody on a layup and let them get the and one.
They're going to watch Nas. Nas's body language there, and they're actually getting together to see, was that a move for the basketball? I don't think it's flagrant. I would not be happy if they get a flagrant out of that. You got to understand, he has a shot of going up for that ball as much as the shooter did, and there was no body contact there. Wasn't trying to undercut him, but they're going to the replay.
Exactly. He hit his head with his forearm, I believe, either his forearm or his upper arm, but he was going for the basketball. And as fast as that play was in transition, you can't just expect him to know right where the ball's going to be.
No, I agree with you, man. And so, again, but it will be a foul on Nas either way, but the problem's going to be is it a flagrant? Could be a bigger deal, man. Alice Lloyd leading at 55-51. They have the luxury of the replay. We don't yet, but we will have. When all of this is finished, coming soon, you and I will get to watch this replay. But we saw it when it unfolded, and again, I don't think it warrants a flagrant foul.
I think that's just hard hustle basketball like they've played the other 25 minutes of this ball game, just hustling back and forth and giving it your all.
This evening at 6 o'clock, I'll be back in a gymnasium. I will have been in my third different gym, calling my third different game. I actually run the Knott County Pee Wee League, Biddy League, we call it. And we will have our All-Star game tonight at 6 o'clock. So shout out to those guys. We've enjoyed doing that. About to finish up, we'll play our tournament the first week of December. If you're in Hyman, Kentucky, looking for something to do, stop in and watch the All-Star games. Had one little kid come up to me today, though. He said, "You having that All-Star game tonight?" And I said, yes, I am. He said, "Well, I'm not going to be there." And I said, "Say what?" He said, "I'm not coming." And I said, "Why not?" He said, "It's trick-or-treat night." So, got to put it in perspective for him.
Fair play to him.
Third best player in the league.
Well.
But he said,
Got to know your priorities.
It's trick-or-treat night, he said, and I'm not missing out. So, got me a slice of humble pie there.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of candy.
They have called it a flagrant foul, brother.
Maybe they saw something in replay we didn't, but I always don't like replay for stuff like that as well, because I think everything looks a little bit worse when you slow it down and look at it under a microscope rather than just
versus the bang bang.
Taking it at face value, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Everything's going to look worse if you slow it down 100 times.
Makes them both. Cuts the lead to 2, and now Midway will get the ball back too. This is the biggest part the hardest part of it.
Now they got to convert on offense, and they could take the lead here.
Yes, a 3 would take the lead. You're right, pal. Look across the way, see my buddy Bryson Smith plays ball at June Buchanan High School, senior. I think set to have a good season. Looking forward to you and I calling some of those JBS high school games as well.
Oh yeah, I'd enjoy that. Still, my work study's in JBS, so I'm there every day, and I still get to see all the guys on the team and talk to them and stuff. They're all excited for this season.
Big man checking in for Alice Lloyd. First time we've seen him. Sloan with a rebound.
Yeah, I looked back up and I saw more height in the paint for us. I got a little bit excited.
Yeah, he's going to have himself a good season. It's just going to be one of those things I think they're still needing him to improve on some things, but don't be a bit surprised again if we don't get some good minutes this year out of big Michael Wells, the junior out of Williamstown, Kentucky. Has the ball as we speak, hands it off to Napier. Sloan has it.
So last year, Wells had some injury troubles with his knee. So it's good to see him out there. As Coach is wide open for a 3. Makes him regret it. Nothing but net.
That's a huge shot, man. Alice Lloyd needed that one. Put them back up 5, 58-53.
And especially after getting the stop from that extra possession with the flagrant as well. It's a nice turn of events there. Here's a 3 from Midway. Drains it right.
How often has that happened today? Both teams have matched the other team's threes well tonight. Back to a 2-point ball game, 58-56.
That sure has been a common theme. Whatever you can do, I can do better is what these teams are telling each other. Here's Anderson again. Answers immediately right back. Koji
shot that one on his way up. Shot it almost at the top of his jump with a bunch of confidence. Now, if you're Alice Lloyd, you don't want to trade buckets. You'd like to get a stop here. A stop and another bucket would really grab some momentum here.
Sure would. Go on a little bit of a run. As they try to answer back, and they're able to.
He fell on the end of it, but the referee says, get up. Nobody knocked you down. And let them play through that. 59-61, 2-point ball game. I got to find a way to get Koji another shot here, right?
Sure do. He's hot. Strike while the iron's hot. Starting to turn into a 3-point contest here.
Send him through and let him catch it back on this one. Sloan dribbles through the paint. Shot blocked. Koji with a rebound. Put it up. That one won't go. A little strong. Midway on the other end. A little up and under, and it's good. Well, that's a good take there for Midway College, brother.
Sure is. They don't mess around between time to rebound and getting it back up the court.
That was Barksdale on the other end for Midway. Ties us up at 61 all. Wills asked him for help, and he gets it. They drop it down low to him. He'll kick it out to Sloan. 3 seconds. Loose ball, and Midway.
Going to get a timeout.
Going to be forced with a timeout, but they actually would not have had to have taken the timeout because the shot clock violation was going to give it to Alice Lloyd. But you'll take it if you're Midway either way.
Yeah, better safe than sorry here. Tie ball game.
So as bad as I hate to ask him, and I know he's going to tell me the truth, how good are your Cardinals?
I think we're going to live or die at the 3-point line. We played Bucknell the other night, and we made 24 threes, I want to say. We shot incredibly well, but at the same time, when we played Kansas, we couldn't really buy a bucket. So we're going to live or die at the 3. Our big men aren't really up to par with some of the other top teams, which when you see out here with Coach Cornick's team, we're a bit of a smaller team, and we're playing really good today. So I think it's just all going to depend on how we can shoot. And we got a lot of sharp shooters.
Where would you rank them in that ACC?
I really do think we have a chance to win. And I know Duke's loaded as always. North Carolina will give a good run. But last year we had 20 conference wins. I really do think with Pat Kelsey, I think we can have a good shot at it.
As long as you don't win the one on the 11th, I hope you win them all. I got to cheer for the Wildcats to win that one. But again, folks, do want to say thank you so much to my friend for stepping in here and helping us. This is not his work study, but he still volunteered to help us. We are on the eve of a huge week, and we'll need some help getting you guys these games here. A lot more to it than just you and I getting on the microphones, man. It's got equipment's got to be set up. A lot of photography work done on each end. Miss Jen Hall's doing a great job with the Alice Lloyd College athletic page.
A lot of people behind the scenes helping us do what we do, what we enjoy doing.
Shout out to our buddy Gannon working extra hours to help us bring you guys a good broadcast here. 10 minutes to play, boy, we got a good one.
We sure do, 61 all. Could go either way for these last 10 minutes. There's a three from Midway, and they get it.
64-61, Alice Lloyd trailing by 3. Coach Anderson on the short of a break, probably trying to get him on the back of that media timeout. 3 for Hazel, won't go. Rebound put back up. That one was a gimme, and we missed 2 good looks there.
We sure did. We had 2 really good opportunities for a bucket, but just couldn't get him to fall, and now you really hope for a stop. Midway can't run away with this.
Boy, Wells does a great job there. If he gets you backing up defensively and gets you down that close to the rim, he's going to hit that 15-footer. Wells sank that one, puts Midway back up 5, 66-61.
Now if you're ALC here, you really hope for a bucket. Stop this run. Not able to get it on the block, and now here's a Midway bucket in transition.
Alice Lloyd needs a timeout.
They sure do. It's falling apart here.
Need a timeout. Can't let this thing get too ugly. I know Nas Welch checking back into the game. Here comes Koji Anderson as well, I think. Here comes the timeout. This is an excellent TO, man.
It sure is. Just let your players focus, zone them back in. Came out of that last break and didn't look too good, but I know Coach Corning will get them right, and I'm sure we'll come out of this timeout striking.
9:10 to play. Still yet time, but you got to make some things happen. Midway leading this one 68-61. Look across the way and see Mr. David Johnson in the house. Glad to have him. Big Alice Lloyd fan here. We expect a good crowd here all season. We want to extend an invitation to you. If you're looking for the schedule, you can go to AliceLloydEagles.com. That'll take you straight to all things Alice Lloyd College sports. And then you also can check us out at alc.edu. If you're a student in high school considering your next move, we certainly advise you to go to alc.edu and take the virtual tours, fill out the applications. Your next step could be right here in Pippa Passes, Kentucky, to further your education.
It's a great place to be. It's amazing in the classrooms, but also we have ball games like this. A lot of good athletic programs. Our men's soccer team's ranked 1 in the country right now.
How cool is that? Volleyball is having without the best season in the history of our volleyball program. Question, are you doing esports here?
I'm not doing it this semester. I'm just trying to settle into college and get stuff figured out. And the game that I like to play, I had a night class the night they do esports for it, so it didn't work out anyways. But
maybe later then, right?
Yeah, surely at some point I'll get back into it. But right now I'm just trying to take it slow and give myself as much free time as possible for all the homework and stuff. Make sure I'm doing okay.
Guys, again, we invite you. We've got something for everyone here. This place has grown so much. It's always been an awesome academic college, and we're never going to step away from that. But the potential here for all the other things that this campus and community can offer you now, it's a home for bunches of us, and we'd love for you to consider it. Koji Anderson's shot a little too strong. Under 9 minutes to play. Midway with the lead and the basketball. Deep corner 3. In and out. Rebound Welch. Alice Lloyd needs a run here. Need a bucket or 2 here to cut into this 7-point lead.
And that feels like a good stop as well. I know we got an open look, but it went in and out, and the Midway bench was ready to explode in excitement Instead, they had to sit down going quiet. So this is a great opportunity for the Eagles here to get some points on the board and start a run of their own.
And Koji goes up. And I'll be honest with you, that turnover is on Koji. But his teammate went one way, and Koji thought he was going another, and there was no option to throw that to. So that one went bad for 68-61, 7-point lead for Midway, who has the basketball. Parrish over to his teammate Smith. Smith shot off the mark, and Welch has it stripped away. Loose ball. And Coach Scott Cordy thought that had to be a foul. They're going to let him play through. It has gotten physical here.
Sure has. Midway's played fast all game. And they finally slowed it down there, but on the drive to the basket, turned it over. Great steal from Koji. Other direction, a great chase down block as well. Midway have it right back.
Little slam dunk on the other end, but then he just got teed up afterwards, hanging on the rim. A little too much extra afterwards. When you rock on that rim, you can throw it down and pull the rim down, but when you rock on it, they're going to call that.
When you come back with it, that hurts.
You're right. You're right. He'd have been okay if he'd have let go when he went through and pulled it down, but when you come back, you don't get to do that after you leave grade school and get off the teeter-totters. You don't even know what a teeter-totter, do you know?
Yeah, it's like a seesaw.
I'm so old, man.
Oh, yeah.
Free throw, good for Koji. I wasn't challenging your intelligence. I just realized I got shoes older than what you are.
Oh, yeah. I was a big fan of playgrounds when I was little.
Wow. But still yet, that's a big dunk, man. And if you're Alice Lloyd, they made the free throw.
Ref whistles to stop it, helping the stat keeper down there.
70-62, 7:28 to play. Still time for Alice Lloyd, but got to get the motor running here, man.
It was about this exact same scenario in the first half. It was 6.5, 7 minutes left. Midway was up 8, 9. The Eagles came back and were leading at half, so if we can turn it around just like we did in the first half, we can come away with the W here.
He throwed that one down, and no hanging on the rim there, man. He just skied through and threw it down.
He was careful to not make the same mistake that his teammate did.
Now the chance of defense start erupting inside to Welch. Turns, puts it up, won't go.
ALC just can't seem to buy a bucket here. Midway misses the transition three.
I got to slow this down just a tick if I'm Alice Lloyd and get something with ever so down the paint.
That's what I think too. Just give yourself some time on offense to set it up and settle down.
I think this is a good move, but boy, they don't call the foul, but then he turns it over to go back to Alice Lloyd.
And that's a bit of a saving grace there to get the ball back. Eagles got to find a way to score a bucket here. They're getting killed in transition by Midway.
There's a mismatch inside. Dump that thing inside
there
to ever so, man.
Need to loft it up to him and let him go to town.
Throw it to the corner of the rim and let him go get it. Yeah, I agree with that.
Carmichael takes his three with the defender right in his face.
From the deep, dark mountains of Harlan, Kentucky. Carmichael hit that one. 72-65. And did Alice Lloyd need that three?
They sure did. We'll hope Midway doesn't strike back with one here like they have so often this game. Instead, a drive to the paint. Coach Corton wanted to travel and said
he should have got one too. I'm honest as I can be with you. Young man went to put the brakes on and for whatever reason wasn't able to. They missed that call, pal.
His soles just didn't grab the court like he wanted them to. Had a little slide, but it's all right. Had a missed three, and ALC got the ball back anyways.
5 minutes to play here. Carmichael for three more. That one's off the mark. Tipped up. Midway comes up with a rebound. Three off the, jump shot off the mark. Koji Anderson going to plead his case, but they get the foul on Koji. Coach just says, what could have I done different? Maybe not in those exact words, but Midway will go to the free throw line here. Trying to stretch this lead out, 5:35 to play. Maria Jolly giving us a couple hearts there and says, go Midway. Thank you for tuning in, Maria. We are at our largest number of viewers as we speak. Thanks to all of you watching today. Over 200 fans tuned in for this one. Free throw is good.
Make it an 8-point ball game.
Got to box out here if you're Alice Lloyd, though. Down 8.
Sure.
If he were to miss this free throw, you could not afford to give up the rebound here. That one is good.
Midway goes back to that full court press they're using in the first half. Eversole takes a deep three.
Foul going to go against Midway down here. Going to get him with a hold. And that'll give it back to Alice Lloyd. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 5:20 to play. 74-65. One more and Midway will put them to the free throw line the rest of the way.
On the flip side of that, Alice Lloyd's only at 3 fouls, so if it gets a little bit later into this ball game and you have to foul them to slow down the clock and hope for missed free throws, it might be worth getting a few extra fouls. As Carmichael able to charge.
Going to be called. Boy, you got to credit Carmichael. Stood straight up.
Stood in there and
stood
took it.
Straight up.
I tell you, that guy almost jumped over his head. And
He didn't almost, he did.
Carmichael stood and took it like a champ, able to get the ball back for ALC. That's a big play right there.
Carmichael down here says, I looked up and he went over my head. Look at him, look at him. He said he just went over my head.
Gave him a haircut.
Wow. 5 minutes to play. Alice Lloyd got to get a bucket here, and even one in a bad way. Napier had it. He'll pass it to Eversole. Welch got it. Back to Eversole. 12 on the shot clock. Evan jab step down the lane. Ball fake. Put it up and it's good. And the foul.
Man, what a move that was. There's just some things you can't teach, and that's one of them. Just so strong and physical. Goes up to the rim, draws the foul, and able to finish through the contact.
And again, as he makes that one, he keeps Alice Lloyd in striking distance, 74-67. We're going to step away for a short break. We'll be back after this.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Alice Lloyd College. Got Evan Eversole at the line here. 7-point ball game, a little under 5 minutes left to play. Gets the and one. back into that beautiful finish before he had the timeout. ALC goes back to this full court press. Trying to pressure them a little bit, try to get the ball back. Only a 2-possession game here. Plenty to play for. So they get a foul call here. Ref signals 2. Nas Welch said he got up underneath him. Number 2 at the line for 2. 4:29 to play, looking to extend this Midway lead.
Good free throw shooting there, makes it a 3-possession ball game, brother. 75-68, 4:29 to play. Alice Lloyd again, not out of this one. This one's far from over. But you can't trade buckets. You got to have stops and made baskets on the other end. Wilkes tossing back in for Alice Lloyd. He and Nas Welch. Welch has it down the lane, a little up and under, won't go, but he's fouled, and Nas will go to the free throw line. Nas bailed Willis out there. Willis made a pretty bad pass, to be quite honest with you.
Got loose onto the court, and Nas picked it up and instantly went to the rim. Couldn't get a bucket, but hard to as much contact as there was, so he'll look to pick up 2 at the line.
Just lucky to be getting anything offensively here. First one, good. Young man again from New York. Played basketball at nearby Cordia High School. That one off the mark, but rebound Napier. Ever so for 3, won't go, and it'll go back now to Midway. The Eagles have it. Midway going to advance it up on our side of the court. Right side he goes with it. Now he'll set the offense up here.
Might be the first time all game Midway's slowed it down on offense.
Well, again, with a 7-point lead, you know, that clock becomes your friend with you're the one with the lead, but then they turn it over. And boy, here's a golden gimme to Alice Lloyd. Alice Lloyd got to score here.
You have to. Midway's giving them a lot of chances down the stretch here, a lot of turnovers or stuff, minor mistakes from Midway that Eagles haven't been able to capitalize on.
Ever so backs down the defender, turns, puts it up, and it's good. Not anything they're going to do with him. If he gets it that low, that's why I was lobbying for him to get it in the first half. When he gets a mismatch, throw that thing to him and let him go to work. .333 to play in the contest, 76-71, 5-point ball game here. Midway gets it. Let's see what they run here. A little full court man-to-man defense by Alice Lloyd.
Midway wanting to extend their lead. It'd be huge for ALC if they can get a stop here. Corner 3, Welch falls down. Able to get it to fall. 8-point ball game now. Welch tried to get out there to close out after the help defense in the paint and just couldn't find the grip in his shoes, slipped down.
You don't have to match them. You don't have to have the 3. You just got to get a bucket.
Have to. They were going to feed it back inside to Eversole.
Well, he hit that on the way up, and Eversole goes back to get it, and he draws a foul. And that's the 10th foul on Midway. That's huge because now every time the whistle blows, they're going to the line for 2 automatic.
It's really big, especially you think about loose balls, contact on the court, anything like that, just fighting for it.
It's a 4th foul on Morrison as well, and he's played big minutes for them. The 6'3 sophomore with his 4th, they're going to get him out of there. Pretty good decision there by the coaching staff of Midway. There's still time to be played. You got to play this one. You want to win it in regulation, but this thing could even go extra minutes.
Sure could. We've had a lot of good overtime games throughout the years here at Alice Lloyd. Like, you never know what's going to happen when you come down to Perry Campus Center for some basketball action.
Oh, good take. Draws the defense once again. Down the lane. Put it up, and it's good. What's an excellent pass there. Draw the defense and kick it out to your teammate.
And that's a smart play as well. Instead of taking that contested three, just taking it to the basket. Eversole can't find the finish. Taking it to the basket and just getting the points instead of going for three.
2:30 to play here in the contest. Midway with the lead and the basketball. If you're Alice Lloyd, do you begin to think about who you're going to foul? Only 4 team fouls, huh? That time becomes important to you, man.
You're going to have to at least go for some steals, and if you get a foul, so what? They'll inbound it. You're going to get the ball back here, but if you ever have to start fouling them, you need to make a few first before you can get them into that bonus.
Yeah, you're right, man. There'll come a time soon when we'll want to stop the clock. Wilgus Tolson to Nas Welch, 3, won't go. Coach Cornett will show this tape and use this tape as a good teaching tool to the guys. Some of them have done a lot of things well, and some of them have done some things they'd like to do over. Minute 43 to play, though. Midway has their pass swatted away to go back to the Eagles. 12 seconds on the shot clock.
There's been a lot of positives today for ALC, but at the same time, there's been some fixable mistakes that I know Coach Cornett and Coach Stepp will iron out in practice this week. And still time left in this ball game as well. Only a 3-possession game. But down the stretch, it's just been hard for ALC to find a basket.
Got to watch the lob pass. Midway has showed us here. They want the lob pass going to the rim. Alice Lloyd saw that too, so they took that away. Little up and under, won't go. And Midway comes up with a rebound.
Wide open three from the corner. Can't get it to fall. I tell you, ALC better score here if they're going to win this ball game.
Need a bucket. Tolson finds Welch. Basket's good, and Coach Cornett going to take a quick timeout. 1:07 to play here. Don't want to say this one's out of reach. It's 3 possessions, but you got to have something on this end. Need a steal, need a bucket.
Yeah.
You certainly have to foul. I think immediately you're going steal or foul here. I think right off the bat you couldn't watch Midway dribble any time at all here.
I think you need to try to trap whoever they inbound it to, and if you can't steal it, just foul him or foul the first person he's able to pass it to. And then they'll inbound it again, and you'll try that again, see if you can't double them. Till then, you'll get enough fouls till you send them to the line, hope they'll miss their free throws.
Do want to say once again that we're excited this week of the fact that we've been able to bring you Alice Lloyd Lady Eagles, their opener against KCU Lady Knights, and then tonight's matchup between Alice Lloyd and Midway. To remind you, this is where to find all things Alice Lloyd College. Loose ball, and Midway
struggling
makes
here.
A dangerous pass around the top.
Able to bring it up the court.
Time is so valuable for Midway. Good decision there. And Alice Lloyd just going to play them good, strong defense. And then they commit to foul. And that's why I'm old school. But that, my friend, is why I would have fouled up here.
I think they fouled
8 seconds you
15
give up
seconds too late.
Yeah.
I'm glad they finally fouled them, but now they can inbound it from their side, run an inbound play. Going to call a timeout even to try to write something up and make sure they make no mistakes getting this ball inbound here.
Well, and two, let's just be honest. Right now, preseason, you want to put that ball in the best free throw shooter's hands. Got a couple guys perhaps that he says, you know, your role is to rebound, shoot some jumpers, and play defense, not to hit these big free throws. So he'll set up a play here to try to put the ball in the best hands of his free throw shooter.
He'll write something up here to get the ball inbound. Make sure it's somebody he trusts at the line, because you know that Alice Lloyd's going to foul again.
Yeah, it's coming, and so you want to make sure you're fouling the best free throw shooter. Or putting the ball in the best free throw shooter's hands, I should say. You knew what I meant.
Oh, yeah. The viewers did too. Tolson in the game as well on 4 fouls. he'll have to foul out if opportunity comes, but Coach Cornick kept him away from where he knew the ball would be, and Koji picks up a personal foul here.
This is the 5 that started the game today for Alice Lloyd. All 5 of these guys got a lot of potential, guys. Again, this may end up not being the outcome we wanted, but I'm excited. Look at here. Hold on. Eversole says, don't count me out yet. Gets the steal in the bucket. Big man. Cuts it to 5. Midway got to get it in. They do. And a foul there. Going to put the Eagles to the free throw line. It's only Evans' 3rd, so no harm there. And it is the 7th team foul, so it'll put Midway to the line for a 1-and-1. If he misses one of the 2, then you've accomplished something here. Got to make the first one to get to the second.
You got to hope he misses one of these and keeps it a 2-possession ball game.
Young man over on the left shouting out to the free throw shooter, but he didn't give him any problems. He makes that one. He'll have one more.
Amari Wells out of Owensboro. More screen coming from the crowd, but he has ice in his veins, making it a 3-possession ball game.
Wilgus Tolson has it. Top of the key. Needing help. Gets it over to Landon Napier for 3. Got it!
4-point game. 30 seconds to play.
And Koji Anderson, I thought, might have tied it up, but instead they're going to say a foul. 29 ticks to play. If you're Midway, you have to make free throws.
You sure do. And they've done well all game to make free throws.
They have, man. They've done an excellent job. This is going to be a Midway team that's going to have a good season.
They look really good today. It's being good at the line is a good representation of your team as a whole, because when you're at the line, that's free points they've handed to you. It's just up to you, nobody but you, to put them in, and they've done a great job today, making sure they leave no points to be wanted.
Free throw good. Right on cue was Mr. Sam Parrish, the super sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky. Played basketball at Montgomery County High School. I thought so. Part of that Indians team that had a good run down in that region.
He misses a second, only a 5-point game. Going to get a foul call here in transition.
That's a tough foul. If you're Midway, you did not want that foul, because you're going to put Alice Lloyd to the line, a chance to cut into the lead with the clock stopped.
Exactly, that's not what you want. Opportunity to make it a 1-point ball or 1-possession ball game here. It's a double bonus, so Tolson will get both shots.
Tolson makes the first. You're right, pal. There's still time. It's going to be, with 26 seconds, he makes this one. 1-possession ball game. Midway will get the ball back. I'm fouling immediately, though.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I want them to have to beat me from the free throw line. Wilkes' second free throw, good as well.
Like Wilgus is going to come out here as well as Eversole. Both
steal or foul. Steal or foul. That's what this is here for. It's steal or foul. He's trading defense for offense.
Some fresh legs in there for this press.
Got a foul and missed an opportunity again. 3 seconds, they'll take it, but again, they wanted to foul pretty much on the inbound. And to the free throw line, we'll go double deuce. LaCaro Smith, the senior from Memphis, Tennessee. Played basketball last at Southwest Tennessee Community College.
Midway have a handful of community college guys who showed what they could do before getting a move up. They've played well today. Still just a bonus, as you heard Coach Stepp yelling out to his players, reminding them to walk out on this first one. Misses it. Gets the ball to Colson.
Oh, my. Could we have been down 9 and come back and tie this one up?
Don't want to speak too early, but we have the opportunity to. So here's Anderson.
Oh, my. Got to shoot that. Got to shoot that. Too good of a player not to take that shot.
Eversole can't get it.
Koji Anderson, you'll live with that all day long. Makes the pass over to Eversole, and the shot looked good. 1.6 seconds again. Let me give a big shout out to Alice Lloyd. How many teams would have quit down 9?
I know, they've
I'm
shown
being honest, down 9, guys, I
fight.
thought it was over. But they took a shot there that would have sent this thing potentially to overtime. But now Midway's and Mario Wells will go to the line. It is 2 free throws for him. I don't know what the clock shows, but it's their 10th team foul. He misses the first one. He'll have one more. If you're Alice Lloyd, you would rebound and timeout if you were to miss this one.
The fans get into it here, able to get it. Tolson gonna heave it just for the heck of it. It'll finish 85-81.
Hard fought game. Congratulations to Midway College. Just made some shots at the right time, man. And you said it best. Basketball, especially at this level, is a game of runs. And Midway just had the last run, in my opinion.
They sure did. It was in the balance until 1.5 seconds left. That was exactly the type of ball game you'd want for the first one of the year as fans. I know as an ALC student and a fan, I'd love to see us come away with the win today. But it was still a great ball game, and I think a great performance from our team and also a great fight.
We want to win them all. You know, we don't ever want to lose on this court. But Midway College has come to town and brought themselves a good team.
Never gave up, but all the credit goes to Midway. They played really, really well today, took the opportunities that we gave them, and they executed what they wanted to do.
And they deserve the W. Again, take nothing from them at all. But Alice Lloyd, this is a game you don't ever want to lose. But they'll leave here with a lot of good video. They'll point out the things that we done well, and there are bunches of them. But then they also will point out the things that we didn't do so well. And the great thing is, this first game of the season, you got plenty of time to correct those mistakes.
I know that Coach Cornett and Coach Stepp will get it ironed out. Hopefully we can bounce back strong at Miss Irma's Classic next weekend. We got a really solid core, really good team, I think. And
I hope they'll be able to lure you into calling those games, man.
If they ask, I'll be here. I've got nothing next weekend, so
they will. And then I certainly want you to help me do a bunch of games anytime I'm here. And then on hometown, we're gonna get you to help us do a bunch, folks. With that said, we got a lot of games ahead of us. This thing just getting started, and we want to say we appreciate everybody that makes this possible. And thanks so much to Miss Jennifer Hall and her staff at the Alice Lloyd College Athletics Department. Until next time, Mr. Marshall and I will bid you farewell. Good night, and God bless you, everyone. Perfect. Thanks, pal.
Alrighty, though. Thank you.